Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as always, we'll be talking about our weekly Torah portion, Parshas Naso, the longest parsha in the entire Torah. And there are a lot of different parts of this parsha not seemingly connected. Some of them, the entire volume of the Talmud is dedicated. One of them is Isha Sota, the woman that the husband is suspicious that she was with another man, and there's the whole issue over there that he tells her not to be together with another man, not to talk to another man, to be secluded with another man, and she still does. And he takes her to the Kohen, and Kohen asks her if she did, and she said, I didn't. And he gives her to drink a special mixture of water, ink, earth, something very strange. She doesn't die. That means that she was right. Forget about it. If you want to know the details, don't read newspapers and don't watch news. Go to read this Talmud, because at the end, in up to 80% situations like that, it's a problem with the husband that doesn't trust his wife, and he get punished for them at the outcome of this story. I don't want to talk about the details of the story. There are plenty of those described in the Talmud. Please read. But I want to talk about just one letter. Because in all this portion in the Torah, it says about Isha Sota, which usually spelled with Samech, Sota. But in one place, it will say Isha Kitiste, the woman that will be unfaithful, whatever it is, the translation is. Instead of letter Samech, there is a letter Shin, or Sin in this case. What is the significance? And as you know, when there's one small discrepancy, one small miscontent in the Torah, probably it contains the most important information. So it's just the code to the greatest secret. To explain this, I will give you an example that actually situation that happened to me a couple of days ago. Obviously, I give a lot of lectures to a different crowd, and just a few days ago, I was giving a lecture to a very intelligent crowd, and something we started to talk about the Zionism, how to be Zionist in New York. It's the absurdity of this. I said, why the Israel, the land of Israel, is so important for you? And the woman said, well, Rabbi, how can you talk like this? This is our land, Jewish land. So where did you take why you decided? I asked this woman, that is a Jewish land. And she said, the Rabbi is saying that God gave us this land. Okay, fine. I said, God gave us this land. Then let's talk about the kosher and Shabbos and other prohibitions in Torah. So this woman said, Rabbi, what are you talking about? I'm the atheist. I don't believe in God. So let's ask you a simple question. If you don't believe in God, who is that God that gave you this land? Stupidity and silliness and whatever is called in Hebrew shtuyot. It's a very, very hard disease. But no, this woman was a very intelligent woman. That's why there are no stupid people. It's not a stupidity. It says in the Talmud that because there is a switch of this letter, and instead of sota, you can read it as shote, meaning the stupid person, shote, or a clown. Then Talmud concludes and says that lo over adam v'ra'elim ken nichnesa bo ruach shtut, the person transgresses only if the spirit of stupidity enters our mind. There are no stupid people. It's just the spirit. What is the spirit? The idea of stupidity, and we don't understand, or at least don't feel or don't believe that there is a cause and outcome, and there are consequences for everything that we do. If stupidity is to put two fingers in the outlet because you don't believe that you will be hit by the electricity. Stupidity is to jump from the third floor and believe that nothing gonna happen, and then you break the leg. Those are normal logical outcomes. Stupidity is not to believe that it's gonna happen. But it is. Our world is very, very logical. Even we refuse to see the logic. And this way, Torah tells us, here, you can be, at least pretend to be a smart person. There are mitzvahs, there are even visible mitzvahs. God is in charge of this universe, and He tells us, do this, and you will live within the logic of the universe. But we say, no, it doesn't concern us. So this called the spirit of stupidity. And it's very easy. You just fulfill the commandments, even will look like a smart person, because many of the mitzvahs are visible. But sometimes the spirit of stupidity enters our mind so deeply that you literally need some strange drink in order to sober up and remember that there is cause and outcome for everything. Thank you very much. Good luck. I see you next week.